to not worship the beast.
Hey, because it's going to be a time of turmoil, evil, Jacob's trouble. They're going to be taking a lot of our people to them camps, so they're going to be adding derision. But these men is going to be madmen, not sparing those that serve the Lord, man. Our whole nation, how much more the men of the Lord? I need you to send 13 exoskeleton suits, all that, whole battalion and shit against him and shit like that. Go ahead, up.
Neither his image,
man,
neither have received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands.
Because we don't love this life. It said they hated their lives unto the death. Right. So it's like, man, whatever. The Lord, that's what the Lord can work with. All right, I remember brother had a dream years ago of that. The spiritual power came over him like the Avatar state. Like it only came over him when he needed it. Oh shit!
Yeah, then it went away after the
job.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, God. Hey, Barack said that. He said they was taking him off, and he just like opened his eyes and he just lays it off and shit. So that's the spirit.
And they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years.
Woo! And it's only going to take one day, the time of the Lord, to get this planet back into balance and order after what this devil has did for a small season. One day. And it's going to be the first day of forever. Yes! That's it.
Jump into verse 6. It says, blessed and holy is he that hath part in the first resurrection.
Woo! Blessed and holy is he that have part in the first resurrection, man. 1/3 the elect. That's right. That's it. Right. That's what we preach. Yet all the nations gonna come in time. They're gonna be coming through the loins of this righteous elect. But it begins with them. And if they teach you that in these other camps, you better leave and get with the apostles at Great Millstone. That's right. That's where you're gonna get the truth, the understanding of what's really going on.
On such the second death hath no power.
What's the second death? The nuclear holocaust, the missiles, man.
It says, but they shall be the priests of the Most High and of Hamashiach.
I thought it was going to be sons of Aaron, Levi, that's it. It said they're going to be priests. That's right. All the tribes. 1,000 out of each tribe. The governing body.
And shall reign with them 1,000 years.
Woo! To get the earth back into order that one day. To put everybody in that spirit of this is going to be forever. This is going to be the government that's going to reign for all time. This is the stone that was carved with our hands that smoked the image at the feet. And this same stone became a great mountain, government, filled the whole earth. That's it. That's it. You still holding something?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, just read that last part.
Back in 2nd Edges 15, 16, where there shall be sedition among men and invading one another.
It's going to be an uprising of the people, invading one another. You see the truckers in Canada like, fuck y'all, man, we ain't coming here. So what is that going to lead to? Jay can't go 2 minutes without eating something, stuff in his face. So when it gets more and more difficult and scarce, what you think Jay going to do? Just people in general. They going to kill one another.
They shall not regard their kings nor princes.
They don't regard their officials, man. Go ahead, up.
And the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
It's going to be in their own power, man. They're going to do what they see fit. But what the just going to do, live by faith. At the very same time, heathen going to envy us, but they're going to be able to do nothing against us. We're going to eat, we're going to drink, we're going to rejoice. We don't have power. We're going to be moving as pilgrims on the earth, and these angels. That's right. That was it. That was good. That was it. Jump. What you got? Sorry.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, beginning at verse 28.
Now, the war going to ensue, sedition amongst men, death, destruction, plague, famine. This is the end of this land. If you on the shores of this place, and you ain't written in the book of life, done. You're going to die in this land. 2/3 is going to be cut off. Our people will die. Esau Edom is going to die. That's in the shores of Babylon. And the heathen that's here are going to die. That's right. Go ahead, up.
Prepare against her the nations with the kings of the Medes.
Woo! The Russians. See, it's being prepared even now. Right. From years on in, it's been prepared, but now we're at the point of execution. Go ahead, up.
The captains thereof, and all the rulers thereof, and all the land of his dominion. And the land shall tremble and sorrow, for every purpose of Yahweh Shem Yahushai shall be performed against Babylon.
Every purpose. every purpose.
So not only the nukes, but all the stuff in between, all the toppings. Every purpose.
Yeah, that's right.
It's funny how you said that all the toppings, the Lord getting ready for the day as the oven. Bring it up.
Sprinkle that cheese.
It's good. He said he has a great sacrifice in Basra, so he's making it ready. But he's throwing the salt in there. Hey, it's funny because this is the land of Basra, and the Lord has a sacrifice. But what do the priests throw on the sacrifice? The salt. Where the salt? In the midst of this place. To make it ready, like it's ready, Lord. Have you been redeemed? Yes, Lord. Have you been redeemed? Yes, Lord. Have you been redeemed?
Jack like seasoning don't start,
The Most High need that.
Yeah, the Lord had to throw it in there. We throw that salt in there. That's the only way. Go ahead, huh?
It says, to make the land of Babylon a desolation without an inhabitant.
Yeah, that's the end, man.
Fatality.
That's the end. And you don't think the dead is going to rise? That's in the graves, and those that be on the earth are going to be taken up. It said the earth is going to be burned and human left. It said, come up hither into the chambers and hide yourself, as it were, for a moment, till these indignation be overpassed. Righteous anger of the Lord.
That's right.
Go ahead, huh? Messiah. That's in the book of Maccabees, and this is spiritual. This is how it's going to end. Go ahead, huh?
This is Maccabees, or Second Maccabees 12 and 41. All men therefore praising the Lord, the righteous judge, who had opened the things that were hid, but took themselves unto prayer and besought him that the sin committed might wholly be put out of remembrance.
Man, that's what the Lord's going to ultimately do. He has to destroy the 2/3. The sins we even committed through the blood of a Mashiach is wiped clean slate. We're praying to the Lord like you gave us these hidden things that have been hid from ages and generations, but now been revealed unto us in this time. Can you take away the sin, of the world? But we know how he's going to do it. He's already done with the elect through the blood, and through the 2/3 they have to die. Those who have death by pain, will they come back and be righteous? That's the understanding. If you don't get that, I don't know what to tell you. We moving on. Go ahead, huh?
Besides that, noble Judas exhorted the people to keep themselves from sin.
Hey, is that not the apostles, the brothers is doing? But yeah, you got these other guys to follow the day of the Lord. But yet our teachers is telling us not to do that, to keep yourself from sin. To keep, that's why daily edification. That's why brothers is doing daily shows, watching shows in the spirit, to stay away from sin, to walk in the spirit. We will not fulfill the lust of the flesh.
That's right.
So that's where we at.
Part of the requirements for the Shabbat is to not do your own pleasures.
Right.
And like I did in my lesson, you try to tell me when you with your woman that you not having pleasure.
They don't feel good.
You don't you're not
doing it right.
You're not putting in work, so to speak.
Hey, it's funny because the apostle said,
I mean, think about it, bro. It's vulgar, but when you think,
it's real.
you guys claim that you're all about the law. A dude was put to death for gathering a bundle of sticks on the Shabbat. So you mean to tell me you could be in the back with your woman clapping cheeks? Come on, man. It don't add up.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but these dudes are supposed to be the priests. What are apostles and brothers doing on the Shabbat? Shows. Making their bodies a living sacrifice. Just like the priests in the temple. They kept the fire going. They kept the sacrifices going. They still was doing the work of the Lord. Occupied and
Hey, it's Salaki. I know the brothers trying to get that script, but it's like, since we speaking about this, it's ironic that, because you mentioned the dude picking up the sticks, that the border of blue and the fringes was established after that account, and it's ironic that these same dudes who's telling you to wear the border of blue and fringes on everything is yet telling you can defile the Sabbath.
Yeah, right.
And the reason why the Lord put the border of blue and the fringes at the foot, where it said down to the foot. So when you would bend down like he did, you go, you remember. Oh, snap, there you go. That's why. Like, it makes sense.
It makes sense.
It ain't fucking right here.
Hey, everything the Lord does makes sense.
Down
Right,
here.
right.
And carnally, what is more pleasurable
Than that?
sex?
Yeah.
Right,
Like, be real.
I have no idea.
That's the carnal thing. That's the carnal thing. That's the thing that's pulling at you the most. Because when man was first created, what did the Lord say? Be fruitful and multiply. That's just deep in your instinct.
Yep.
But for the Lord, you have to withheld from that. Because you're moving in the spirit. You're where he is. Like, Okay. See, the Lord don't have to do all of that. The angels, they don't have relations. They doing the will of the Lord. So there, and is a reset too, because you know you laboring all those 6 days. Should man labor, and you deal with your woman, do what you want. But on that 7th day, you're supposed to rest, cease from it, because the Lord is resetting you. Just like when He told the men at the bottom of the mountain, don't come at your wife for 3 days. This is gonna get you prepared to meet me. So
Brings you closer to the Most High.
woo, there it is.
It also, when he goes into it, like motherfuckers before a fight, they won't pop their woman. And
Yeah,
shit,
yeah,
you know?
there it is.
You have more of your strength, more to give to the Most High.
Yeah.
One of the succubuses, they take your energy.
Yeah.
They taking it right on the day that the Lord is supposed to have your undivided, complete attention. You're gonna give yourself to a woman.
Hey, these dudes, they don't love Yahweh Shai because who represents the showbread? Hamashiach. And that's what the priests was eating on the Sabbath. Like, they were preparing new bread, and then they was eating that. And then it said, when you would sup and have like a dinner, you would really be breaking bread, not just eating, but you really be deep,
holy conversation.
Right.
And if you in the most holy place, the temple, you can only just imagine
You
what it
would
means.
talk and resolve issues. You would talk about spiritual things. And, you know, that was a custom of ours. We wouldn't just get the food, stuff our face, and leave. Nah, man.
You really like breaking bread.
That's why it was called supper, because you would sup with one another. You know?
And that's more important than being with your woman or whatever, man. You do that all the time.
Yeah.
Breaking bread, that's something like you don't ever get, but among brothers. You don't get that from your woman or your children or this world. You can only get it from like-minded men.
That's
right.
That's it.
And the only ones that was in the temple was the priests. Can't nobody else be up in there.
And as the chief high priest, you should know that, nigga.
He's just somebody's son. He's just a child.
He's just a little boy with a Hellcat. Man.
Yeah. He got a damn Tonka truck. He's good with that.
For so much as they saw before their eyes the things that came to pass for the sins of those that were slain.
Now let this go by and read that again.
For so much as they saw before their eyes the things that came to pass for the sins of those that were slain.
Now, in their time, they seen Jake get put down, fucking Hellenized, killed, slaughtered, forced to sacrifice things that were not lawful. And now we're going to see some things that's going to happen to Jake in this time. We're praying the same things because we know in the end of it, resurrection and the return of Mashiach. That is the end goal. If that does not happen, then our preaching is in vain, your faith is in vain. We did. But we know that these things are true. So, hey, blessed is he that readeth.
That's right.
Hey, go ahead.
And when he had made a gathering throughout the company to the sum of 2,000 drachms of silver, he sent it to Jerusalem to offer a sin offering, doing therein very well and honestly.
Woo! Hey, you see what he did with the money? He took it to Jerusalem to make a sin offering. So when, brothers, do the collections, this is really to push out the word more, not to fucking make ourselves famous and shit like that. Right. It's for the sins of the people. Like, we only gonna get more cameras, more equipment, new Bibles, stuff like that. Tripods. And tripods and break. That's what the apostles do. They're men worthy of double honors. Give unto them, because we know with it, they're gonna do the will of the Lord.
And even if it's something for your well-being, so that you physically able to keep coming out here.
Yeah, that's it.
Not abused though.
Don't abuse it. God, use it.
And that he was very mindful of the resurrection.
Woo! He was mindful of the resurrection, man. Go ahead.
For if he had not hoped that they that were slain should have risen again, it had been superfluous and vain to pray for the dead.
So he prayed for the dead. And then Baruch said, hey, hear the prayer of the dead Israelites, man. Because we know that resurrection, like, no, they gotta rise. They have to. The men of the Lord have to come up, man. Read that part again, huh?
For if he had not hoped that they that were slain should have risen again, it had been superfluous and vain to pray for the dead.
Man,
And also in that he perceived that there was great favor laid up for those that died godly.
Woo!
It
Come
was-
on. Come on. Go ahead, huh?
It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
also, it's like it was an holy and good thought.
Man, I'm like my man James Brown. Hit me. I need those hits. Yeah. Read that word again, huh? Read it out.
And also, like it, this Second Maccabees 12 and 45, and also in that he perceived that there was great favor laid up for those that died godly.
Now, how much more David? Come on. He has to return his order. Abba. These are great men now. Jake was just like, these are just our people that died godly. You don't know who they are, but we know that they're going to come back in the resurrection. How much more the top men?
That's right.
Come on. In their order. So we know when Yahweh shall appear, we shall be like him. And the last enemy to be defeated is death.
That's right.
So, hey, with that, brothers got any closing words?
Oh, I gotta finish it.
Oh, go ahead.
It was an holy and good thought, whereupon he made a reconciliation for the dead, that they might be delivered from sin.
Woo! Reconciliation. And how we reconcile back to the Father through Hamashiach, that he should taste death for every man. Boom. It's done. So, my man Austin, you gotta bring it out. It's Stone Cold, huh?
They're done.
What?
Through.
What?
Finished.
What? But through Hamashiach, we're not done. We're not through. We're not finished. We're here. We're right here.
That's right.
We're alive before your face.
Let me throw you the beer.
You know? Hey, don't leave it. Don't leave it. You know? Shit.
Just start walking.
But hey, man. Hey, brothers got any closing words? You already know. Hey, a cloud of witnesses, man. Hey, you have been edified with this lesson. I know what to say.
Just man, just start thinking above here, man.
Woo.
This place is
Man.
this.
Level up.
Right,
Level up.
No, just
King
no,
talk.
Yeah, just
Pre-chariot mindset.
Woo!
That's
That's
it.
it. That's it.
that's it, man. 'Cause everything else, this place is done anyway.
Hey, man. You gotta be on that Omni-Man spirit, man. We out here. You gotta go beyond, man. We're waiting on our Lord's return. That's the greatest thing you can hope in this life. You know? That's the greatest thing. Money ain't gonna do it. None of this crap. We about to have riches beyond belief. Yeah. And at the right hand of the Lord is what? Pleasures forevermore. So, it is the Lord's pleasure to destroy this fucking place and bring us the kingdom. That is the Father's
That's right.
That's right.
give you kingdom.
That's right.
I say you got joy. I say joy.
That's right.
Joy. Right? Man, are you turned up?
I'm turned up.
You turned up? I'm turned up, man. We turned up, man. And we gonna get even more turned up. So with that, giving all praises, glory, and honor unto
Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakadash.
Giving double honors unto our apostles, our elders, our teachers, that great millstone that taught us this truth. Right. Beautiful truth. Beginning with the names of our power, Yahweh, being the name of the Almighty One, Yahweh Shai being the name of his only begotten Son. Right. Who he shall send back at his appointed day to redeem us. Right? So salutations, peace, and blessings unto the hopeful elect, as it is written. Double honors unto our teachers once again. Those when you have been edified with this lesson. Until the next time we say,
Shalom. DTA above all. Yeah.